doing my best in school was really important to my parents, especially my mom. Even though there are 26 letters in the alphabet, the only letter they cared about was an A. That's right, getting A's. My mom was really intense. In fact, I was afraid of my mom. When I was in 7th grade, my language arts teacher came to me and said, "By the way, you're getting a B+ on your progress report." I was shocked and stunned. A B+? Oh no! What's my mom gonna do to me? I told my teacher, my mom's really intense. She said, don't worry, everything's gonna be okay. I said, you don't know my mom. But she ended up changing my grade to an A-. And I think she was afraid of my mom as well. With other parents, I think there was a sense of encouragement about doing well in school. It's okay, son. Just do your best. We know that you're trying, but give it all. Give it your all. With my mom, what? A B+? How can you turn into a B+? It was ridiculous. I couldn't even take it. A B+? That's how intense she was. Because it was all about doing your best. And the thing about it is, I've already told you an A is the most important letter in the alphabet. But you know what the worst is? A B. A B so bad, it's because you're like barely touching the surface. You're not getting to the point of getting an A. So that's why my mom was so hard on me. An A to most Indian parents meant going to the best school, becoming a top-notch professional. But a B meant working for the top-notch professional. I think Indian parents have this competitive thing. It's all about your son, your daughter being the best. It's almost like they're competing against each other. I remember when I was telling my parents, hey, I want to go to public school. But so-and-so's son is going to Harvard. And so-and-so's daughter is going to Berkeley and Stanford. Because Berkeley was the #1 public school in the nation. Because Harvard was the #1 private school in the nation. It was all about being #1. Unfortunately, I went to UCLA, the #2 school, #2 public school in the nation. I think education has become so extreme nowadays, parents really want their kids to succeed. They almost feel like it's a dog-eat-dog world. Right? Nowadays, some of these Indian parents are just going crazy. They're reading the Webster's Dictionary to their kids in the womb. Have you seen these Scripps spelling bee contests? They're all Indian kids. I think my parents, for them, education was so important because they came from India and they realized the struggle of living in India. No running water, very little electricity, not having the convenience of a personal car. You have to walk 2.5 miles to go to school. And then I tell them, well, I had the same thing in Los Angeles. I had to walk up and down a mountain to get to class. I was all the way on one side of the school and I had to walk all the way to the other side of the school to get to class. I think they say study well because studying well means you get a good job. And nowadays, if you go to college, study well, it doesn't guarantee you a job. And even if you do get a job, the next year they're going to outsource it to India anyway. Education for me has taken a significant turn since I graduated from college. Now education is about improving myself. And kind of what my mom talked about is doing your best. And I think with Toastmasters I have the opportunity to do my best and be my best. And I've taken on the challenges of being an area governor. I'm a member of 4 clubs, and I don't hesitate to take the time to come up here and give a humorous speech and have the awkward stares of all of you when my jokes don't land. And you have this awkward stare like, that wasn't funny. But it was funny when I wrote it this morning. With Toastmasters, I have the opportunity to try out different things. Now when I talk to my mom and she says, what are you doing to really fulfill yourself? What are you doing to do your best? I say, well, I do Toastmasters. And she asks me, Are they paying you? No? Do you get a free lunch out of it? No? Then what are you getting out of Toastmasters? I have the opportunity to be among the best and the brightest. Back to you, Mr. Toastmaster.